to already switch shirts because I'm sweating so much from moving already. But let's get to the new place.
I don't really need a reason to start you. That's all.
We just basically got into the apartment, you know. I don't think it really has hit yet. I think when we get all our furnitures, like honestly, let me sit down and talk. I'm stoked, honest. It's nice. But yeah, like I said, I think once the furniture comes in and once everything is settled, it'll feel like home. Things I'm getting is just pretty much insane. I'm really making this like a biohacking house. Getting air purifiers in every single room, getting a cold plunge, a steam sauna, red light therapy, grounding mats, treadmills. You might think, how's all that gonna fit? But this is a pretty spacious place, honestly. This is just a living room. We have a few bedrooms over there as well too. Getting a Pilates reformer, both of those too. We're gonna have like a workout room, and then we can always change that into a guest room and stuff. But just reflecting on, you know, this aspect, like my girlfriend and I, we envisioned ourselves. Basically, we were going, you know, eating the cheapest stuff, buying stuff, but we set on a mission. It was like, you know what, let's envision ourselves being in a penthouse corner suite, you know, looking at the skyline of Tokyo and being able to live there. And I think now being able to actually have that come full circle and be able to do this, it's a surreal moment, you know. It's not about how much it costs, but it's just like the power of being able to visualize what you really want, or like the best version of yourself, and being able to actually step into that once dream you had 4 or 5 years ago and actually live it. That's really what life is about. Like, it's not really the destination. Like, getting here, it's fun, but it was that process that got us there, you know, like that journey. And I'm always a big advocate on focusing on the journey and not the destination. And you'll really find fulfillment and peace in your life when you start realizing that life is really about the journey. It's not about trying to get somewhere. I want to do bigger and better things, but more so now that like my focus on moving here was so I can really focus on truly trying to impact as many people as possible. Yeah, the money will come from impact and everything, but my focus is now on impact, not money. But as a byproduct, when you focus so much on impact, money will come, and then, you know, it just circulates with the people that you really love, you know, care about. So it's just a full circle moment to be able to do this, and I'm so excited, you know, to be able to fully document. Like, you might look at this YouTube and like you see all the good stuff, but, and this is my 10th year of being an entrepreneur, but 4 or 5 years ago it was rough, you know. I just knew I would get here. It was just in due time. Like, I just know that like there's bigger and better things for me as well too, but I just have to stay patient, stick to God's plan, and I know that things will come into fruition. So we'll probably do a whole full house tour later on, but as of right now, the focus is getting comfortable and getting moved in right now. But you got anything to say, sister?
It's crazy, though. There's so many storage in the kitchen that I don't know we have enough stuff to put in.
And that's a good problem to have. Yeah. But yeah, insane, honestly. Look at that.
It's just like it's funny.
But like, to some people this is normal, but to us, like we never really had much growing up too, and especially me. So like, this means a lot. It doesn't matter how much I have in a bank account now and everything, but like, I never had this growing up. So being able to fully be able to purchase it with my own hard-earned money, and with our hard-earned money, that's the thing. We never had someone help us. We never got a loan. We never got anything. It's like our hard-earned money got us this beautiful looking suite. Congratulations to both of us. Yeah. Let's get it, babe. Now we gotta move. We're here at IKEA. We're obviously moving to a new spot, so we need to get furniture. We're literally bringing nothing from my old home, and we're trying to just get absolutely everything here. I like IKEA's new Stockholm 2025 series. I think that's what we're probably gonna decorate our whole house like. We already kind of put our orders in for furniture, basically kitchen stuff. We're literally just getting everything from like zero all the way to a complete house. So we are going to be using this apartment as like a office recording studio. So, you know, any recommendations, you can leave it below in the comment, because it would greatly help. I'm a perfectionist, so you know, I'm always going to want to get too many things because I always feel like I'm missing something. So if you guys can help me out. But I think it is very fun coming to IKEA, seeing the inspiration of all these different, you know, designs and stuff. So very excited to be able to do this, you know, and have you guys follow along this journey. So I'll see you guys soon, and I'll update you if I have anything else. What's up, guys? So I'm just kind of getting ready right now for the run club. As you can see, we have suitcases, IKEA bags, basically living out of our suitcases right now, you know. Essentially because we're packing up our our old home going into our new home. But essentially, this run club, honestly, first of all, I gotta figure out what kind of running shorts I gotta wear. But I've never been a big fan of short running shorts. By the way, regarding about this, like for me, I just love creating things. So like, you know, I'm in this process of creating new like sweatpants, new apparels, just for like this run club and all the communities that I'm trying to do. I won't exactly say what is the brand name I'm creating. Basically release towards the end of the year, you know, and obviously I've always told you that I'm releasing a coffee company. I'm not trying to rush anything. I'm trying to do everything proper. And also I want to just kind of show people, you know, more so like I want to produce the best quality. So I want to find the best fabrics. I want to find the best coffee. I already know I found the best coffee and it's from Hawaii, but I want to do everything right with the packaging, the story and everything, the documentation. For example, like this Ruka shirt, it has like a unique polyester feel to it. Like it just dries really quickly. I love clothing that has a tight neck. I just don't like loose neck. It just doesn't match really well. It just makes you look more built and good. So very important. Speaking of the run club, yeah, I've been living out of my suitcase, but essentially with like the run club and stuff like that, like the whole purpose is to be able to just kind of create this ecosystem, right? The run club is just phase one, this ecosystem where people can really come in and truly feel like, wow, I can be myself. And I know that sounds really corny, but in a country like Japan, being yourself is very hard because we're told to blend in, we're told to fit in. I've been on a mission lately on like my social medias. Like one of the pages is called Yuya James Kato, you know, and it's tailored to the Japanese people, but I speak English and I have it translated in Japanese. But essentially, you know, what I'm speaking there is like, man, like best things in life come on the other side of what you are doing. Like if you feel like you're cringy, like be cringy. You're gonna start off as cringy and then eventually you become someone with impact, because when you do things that other people aren't doing, you one, become yourself, but two, you create a brand, you know? And like I just want to inspire these people that do come to these run clubs, that like each and every one of us had a gift from God that some of us haven't unboxed and showed the world yet. We all have a gift. The issue is that we haven't been given the tools and the inspiration needed to be able to like show that to the world. Just because school systems, people, even the people that are the most closest to you are telling you, don't do that. Do this, do that, you know what I mean? But I've always been the guy that everyone says go right, I would go left. Sometimes I would make mistakes, but making my own mistakes based off of my own decision is why I got to the place that I am here today. Because I always tell you guys that there is no better teacher than experience. And if you can experience hard stuff, make a ton of mistakes but never make the same mistake again and learn from those mistakes, you will become an unstoppable human being that has true impact to the world. I have to kind of get going because I have a meeting, and then I'm gonna go to the run club and then kind of do that, and then kind of come home, gotta start packing again. You see all this mess and everything, and then move into our new home. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys at the run club.
Let's go!
That was nice, honestly. Much harder than I thought. We just actually came from a quick meeting and then we kind of went from there.
No, you're good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you everyone. Nihongo shabenai, but thank you everyone for coming. It really means a lot to me. I'm just big on like connecting with each and every one of you. And the beautiful thing about social media now is that we get to connect with people from all different parts of the world, different ethnicities, different types of people. And I think that's the most beautiful thing, you know, is that my personality can connect with your personality, and I think being together as a community, I've always told it for 4 years already that community is the most valuable asset here in this world. And if we can cherish these kind of moments, I just encourage you guys to stay consistent and be a part of this as much as you can, because it means a lot to me. Like I said, I'm not asking anything from you guys. All I ask for is for energy. You give me energy to do other things in my life, and that's all I can say thank you for. So thank you very much for coming today. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up, guys? We just finished building this table over here. We have a very simple setup, not much, very minimalistic, right? Kind of want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about the running community, right? This running community, like I said, is just phase one. You know, it's just the beginning parts of something big I want to build in Japan. A lot of people are missing this one aspect, right? It's connection. People do not connect on a deep level here in Japan. When I found my purpose in 2019 of being a connector, I want to be that person. I want to give people the ecosystem, the environment to be able to connect on a deeper level, right? Over these past few weeks of doing these run clubs, something so special. Strangers meet for the first time and I could see them interacting through their Instagram comments of commenting on other people's reels or photos or everything, and I could see the connections being built through that. And for me, that puts a big smile on my face, you know? Being able to host an event, host an environment where people can really be themselves, do something uncomfortable together, and then become friends because of that, right? And a lot of feedback I got was like, you know, they really did like this little community that we're building, you know? And like I said, this is only phase one. We want to do more experiences, but yeah, I eventually want to be able to like rent out a huge spot in like the countryside of Japan, have cold tubs everywhere, have saunas, have everything, you know, and then gather everyone together and be able to like, you know, do something super hard, you know, and then accomplish it together and then have fellowship together, talk about deeper stuff, and then even put a little bit of a hint of entrepreneurship in there too. Currently right now I'm building 4 communities, and to me it might seem like a lot, but I have the right people in place to actually fulfill the vision that I had for each of the community. So I'm very excited, you know, and I want to finish this year off strong. We're gonna come into Q4 and I want to really just put the foot to the gas and not let go and just keep going, right? I'm gonna be posted up here. You know, we're still eating healthy. I got my sweet potato. Fun fact, I'm actually cooking a lot more because we have a really nice kitchen now, so it's really nice. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys always supporting. If you guys just can click the subscribe button, like the video, comment something, you know, and if you're ever in Tokyo, you guys are always invited to join the running community that we will host every single Sunday. I really hope if you guys do come visit Japan, you'll attend this run club because it will change your life, I promise you. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. I love all you guys. I hope you guys have a great day or great evening wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.